Here's a simple way to know if your boyfriend after 60 is right for you. Don't ask, does he say he loves me? Ask, after I spend a day with him, does my body feel softer or heavier? If your shoulders are tighter, your sleep is worse, and your life feels smaller. This video is for you. I want you to think about one ordinary day with him. Not the flowers, not the nice dinners, but the regular, messy in-between moments. The late-night calls, the constant, "Can you help me with this?" The way your plans quietly move around his moods. Tonight, I'm not here to tell you that all men are bad. I'm not here to judge you for wanting company. After everything you've gone through, divorce, widowhood, illness, raising kids, losing people you love, of course, you want someone to sit next to you at the end of the day. That is human. But I want to ask you a different question. Is this man making your days softer? Or is he slowly making your body and your life heavier? To answer that, let's walk through one simple day together. From the moment you wake up until the moment you finally turn off the light at night. And as we walk through this day, I want you to quietly ask yourself, where exactly am I paying for this relationship with my sleep, my energy, and my peace? Let's start with the morning. Let's start with your morning. You didn't really sleep through the night. The phone rang late. He couldn't sleep. He was anxious about his health, his money, his ex, his kids. And because you are kind, because your heart has always been the place people come to dump their worries, you picked up. You listened, you soothed, you stayed awake longer than your body wanted to. Now it's morning. The alarm goes off. Your eyes are heavy. Your joints are stiff. Your chest feels tight. You make coffee, but it doesn't really wake you up. You move slower. You drop things. You forget what you were about to do next. And somewhere in the middle of that sleepy fog, you catch yourself thinking, I'm just getting old. But I want to gently ask, is this age, or is this exhaustion from carrying someone else's nervous system all night? After 60, a good night of sleep is not a luxury. It is medicine. When a man regularly costs you that medicine, not once in a while, but week after week, that is not romance. That is a slow leak in your life force. Now let's move into the middle of your day. Maybe today you're driving him to a doctor's appointment, or helping him with paperwork he just doesn't understand, or sitting with him while he complains about his ex, his boss, his children. On paper, it all looks small. One tank of gas, one copay, one lunch bill, one more afternoon rearranged. And because you're generous, because for decades you have been the one who makes things work, you say, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I've got it. But when you open your bank account later, there's a quiet ache. You didn't build this stability, this tiny bit of safety after a lifetime of work and sacrifice just to fund another grown adult's comfort. And it's not only the money, it's the emotional check you write every time you show up to manage his chaos. Your energy is not a bottomless well. Your time is not a free resource. If most of your couple time is spent fixing, rescuing, driving, organizing, and calming, I want you to notice that love is not supposed to feel like being his unpaid assistant, social worker, and accountant rolled into one. Now look at your afternoon. Maybe you had plans. Coffee with a friend, a book club, a class at the community center, time with your sister, your neighbor, your grandkids. These are the things that quietly keep you alive. The laughter, the fresh air, the feeling of being seen by people who don't want anything from you. And then a message pops up. Can we talk? I had a rough day. I really need you right now. Or he suddenly wants to come over. Or he is upset you're always busy when he calls. And so once again you text your friend, I'm so sorry something came up, can we reschedule? You tell yourself, it's just this once. But if you look back over the last few months, how many just this once have there been? Little by little, your world gets smaller. Less time with women who have known you for years. Less time in places that make you feel strong and alive. Less time listening to your own thoughts. A healthy relationship should expand your life, not quietly cancel it one coffee date at a time. And then we arrive at the end of the day. You're in bed. The light is off. Maybe the phone has finally stopped ringing. Your body is tired in a way that sleep doesn't fully fix. Your mind is crowded with other people's worries. And this is the moment when the most dangerous sentences show up. At my age, I should just be grateful someone still wants me. Who else would listen to me? Who else would I talk to? It's better than being alone in this house. These are the sentences that keep you stuck, not him. not his drama, not his needs. The story that you are not enough on your own is what keeps you in a relationship that is slowly draining you. I want you to hear this very clearly. You are not asking for too much. You are simply asking the wrong person. You are not lucky that someone calls you at midnight to pour out their chaos. They are lucky you keep answering. And the moment you start to believe that your peace, your sleep, and your health are more valuable than their convenience, everything begins to shift. So now I want you to imagine a different day. Same house, same age, same woman. But this time, you have made one quiet decision. My peace and my health come first. The phone still exists. People still have problems. Men are still lonely. But tonight, when it rings, after a certain hour, you let it go to voicemail. In the morning, you wake up a little more rested. Your body feels a little less heavy. You actually taste your coffee. You go for a short walk. You call a friend back. You read 3 pages of a book you've been meaning to start. In the afternoon, you keep your plans. You go to that group, that class, that visit with your sister. You laugh at something silly. You remember what your own voice sounds like. In the evening, you turn off screens earlier. You check in with your own heart. What do I need tonight? Maybe someday there is a man in this picture. If he is the right one, his presence will make this day softer, lighter, more spacious, not more frantic and cramped. He will respect your sleep. He will respect your boundaries. He will not be threatened by the time you spend with friends, family, and your own soul. If the man in your life right now cannot live in that kind of day, it is not because you are asking for too much. It is because he is offering too little. So I want to leave you with a very honest question. If your current day with him repeated exactly the same way for the next 5 years, would you stay? In the next part of this video, I'm going to give you a simple exercise to put your real day and your ideal day side by side, so you can see with your own eyes what this relationship is truly costing you. And from there, you will be able to make a decision that honors the woman you have already spent a lifetime becoming. Let's do that right now. If you can grab a piece of paper. If you're watching this on your phone, you can do it later tonight before you go to bed. Draw 2 simple columns. On the left, write, my real day with him. On the right, write, the day I actually want. In the first column, I want you to write down your day exactly as it is. What time do you really fall asleep? How often does the phone ring at night? How does your body feel in the morning? Where does your money go? How many plans with friends have you canceled in the last month? How many times have you told yourself, it's fine, I'm just getting older, when something inside you knows it's not just age, it's exhaustion? Be painfully honest here. No one else has to see this page. This is between you and the truth. Then in the second column, I want you to design one ordinary day you actually want. What time do you wake up if no one drags you into their drama? What does a gentle morning look like for you? Coffee on the balcony, a quiet walk, time to pray, to stretch, to breathe. During the day, who do you spend time with? A friend who makes you laugh, a group where you feel welcome and alive, your grandchildren, yourself. In the evening, what does peace look like? Maybe it's turning off your phone after a certain hour. Maybe it's going to bed with a book instead of someone else's crisis. And if there is a man in that ideal day, I want you to be very clear about one thing. His presence must make this day softer, not heavier. He doesn't get to take your sleep, your health, your money, and your friendships, just so you don't have to eat dinner alone. When you have these 2 columns in front of you, your real day and your honest, desired day, I want you to sit with one question. If my real day repeated exactly like this for the next 5 years, would I stay? If the answer is no, then something in you is already wise enough to know this is not the love you deserve. That doesn't mean you have to make a dramatic decision tonight. It might start with one small boundary. Maybe this week you decide not to answer the phone after a certain hour. Maybe you keep one standing date with a friend and you do not cancel it for anyone. Maybe you set aside a little money each month that is only for you, not for fixing someone else's life. Small boundaries are how you slowly teach your body, I will not trade your peace for someone else's comfort anymore. You have spent a lifetime being the nurse, the wallet, the emotional trash can for so many people. You are allowed, especially now, to pick a different role. One where your days are softer. One where your body feels safer. One where love, if it shows up, feels like support, not like another shift at a job you don't get paid for. And if no man fits into that kind of day right now, that does not mean you are unlovable. It means your standards finally match the woman you've become, and that even if it feels scary at first, is a very, very good thing. And from there, you will be able to make a decision that honors the woman you have already spent a lifetime becoming.